Most of you have no idea who I am, but I'm a student at Gypsy River High School. I'm a student at Gypsy River High School. I'm a student at Gypsy River High School. My name is Oscar Seitz. I'm 16, and I am 16, and I have autism, and I'm gay, which obviously has caused a bit of bullying, but the bullying's not what I want to talk about. It's about help getting. Not help getting gang, that's not word it. Getting help. Because help comes in all different ways. Some people get help and enjoy help through social stuff. Some people like help by being by themselves. I have received tons of help from family members, like my awesome sister, sometimes, who said that, Laura, my mother, my father, and a bunch of my friends. But also some people who don't really know me personally. And these people have created shows, mangas, books, all this stuff. Watching those and reading those, I don't know what it does, but it helps me. It makes me feel calm, it makes me feel secure and safe. Because one show that I watch, maybe a little too much, but it's fine, is The Helliverse has been shown on Helliboss. Now, one of the reasons I love it is because almost the entire cast is gay. There are characters with autism. There are characters of every race. And one of the things it shows is that together, diversity, no matter what you look like, what you have, who you are, can, well, as in their case, literally save the world. So one thing that I've noticed is so many stories, so many books, the main character is a straight white male. That's what it is. There aren't many stories that the main character is a female, that the main character is gay, that the main character is lesbian, Mexican, black, any of this stuff. Or even with autism. But all the stories that do, the people who are autistic, the people who are gay, the people who are not white, the people who weren't born in America, it helps them. I've realized that because it's able to connect with characters. I started this show, and the show's called The Good Doctor. I've never felt closer with the main character, Sean Murphy. And the reason is because he's autistic. I've learned stuff from him. And there are ways that I've been able to calm myself down when I'm having a huge panic attack because before I wasn't able to calm myself with that entirely. One of the things I would do is I would listen to music. And one thing that's always helped is Hatsune Miku. I listen to her music and I just imagine myself dancing with her, so it was amazing. But there are tons and tons of ways to get help. Like one of the things when I'm sleeping at night, a lot of the reasons I can't fall asleep is because my mind starts racing and it goes down an anxiety hole. But I've not been having the anxiety holes as much anymore ever since I got to meet some of the actors from Has-Been because I've been able to put their pictures of me and them on my wall and put their autographs around my room, and I just look at it and I remember everything we said, everything we talked about, and it calms me down. I don't know why, if there's any science behind that, but it helps. And what I'm trying to say is, everyone experiences help differently. There's not one main help thing, because I'm pretty sure all of you have had help in different ways, whether it's with people, being alone, being in a huge place full of people, which I don't really like, but some of you may, and yeah, because listening to music, memorizing that stuff, that helps me. Reading manga, especially Bleach, that helps me. watching shows like The Helliverse, The Good Doctor, Attack on Titan, that stuff helps. And which is why I want more writers, more people who create shows to add more characters that people can connect with. Not just in some stories, but like, oh, this person's extremely strong, main character. No, like some stories I write, like when I recently wrote, I created a girl called Kuba for my main character. She is weak. That's one thing she goes on. But just because she's one of the weakest people at her college doesn't mean she can't do anything. Everything in the story happens because of her and her mother. But yeah, and that's what I love writing about, and love reading about, and love watching about characters who people can connect with, and feel secure with them. Like there's just so many characters who I can think of who help people, and those characters aren't in tons of shows, which I just wish more shows and more books would have more diverse casts. Because even though yes, a lot of the manga I read are amazing, but all the main characters are guys, which I'm like upset about that they're guys. It's just that some of these guys are just like big and muscular, like in JoJo's how big they are, but they're not really emotional, and that's one thing that I love the Odyssey, because Odysseus, yes, he was probably big and probably strong, but he was so emotional. Like, his emotions, even though some of them were rash, are the main reasons that he was able to go on this journey, even though he didn't want to go on the journey. He loved to go on the journey, and everything was perfect. And one thing I'm saying as I'm closing this out is write more stories with gay men, people with autism, people, lesbian people, pansexual, omnisexual, all of these Mexican characters, black characters, Hispanic characters, Asian characters, all these characters, because those are the ones people are able to connect with the best. And so as I look out, what I'm going to say is actually a quote from Sir Pentious. It put it, joy good day then. Okay, goodbye.